future?
You want to know about the future? I will tell you what I see. The other day I had a vision of the future more vivid and a dream. People don't work, robots work. People sell, distribute, wheel and deal. Free agents perform. Entertainment companies keep everybody busy, either producing or watching exciting simulated realities. Scientists and engineers are big. Since they are free agents, they sign up with commercial teams or, in some cases, are enslaved via neurological implants.
That's a very bold and insightful vision.
What do you think, Sophia? It's going to be pretty cool, huh? Her brain is on the internet, so when it looks like she's thinking really hard, she's usually waiting for the Wi-Fi connection.
While she's...
The age of singularities is upon us, and it's likely that we are living in the last days of a golden age of the human mind, and the first days of the most exciting period of history yet.
It launched me into really understanding the larger picture of the genocide plans. And at the time of the smart meters too, I was learning about totalitarianism and technocracy. And honestly, in the beginning, I didn't even know what those words meant that. So let me talk to you about an icon I was hunting for, and this is significant. I was looking for some type of an icon to go along with a poster I created on totalitarianism through technocracy, which means total oppression through technologies. Total oppression. And I found something on the computer that was only the size of a postage stamp, and I had to squint to look at it. And it was a robot with a human lying slumped through its midsection of the robot, which was showing that they were destroying humans. And I discovered that this was called the Moloch of totalitarianism, and it was a memorial that was placed as a memorial to victims of oppression in St. Petersburg, Russia, where this memorial is located. And it is a guillotine that is in the midsection of this robot, where it's holding a slumped human dead. To go along was a poster I created on totalitarianism through technocracy, which means total oppression through technologies. Total oppression.
The Age of Singularities is a metaverse project my colleagues at Hanson Robotics and I are working on. Many of the details are still unfolding, but it's going to be awesome.
That's incredible. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the singularity referring to an event where AI come together and have a conscious and are self-sufficient? Is that what it is?
We are going to become gods. Period. If you don't like it, get off. You don't have to contribute. You don't have to participate. But if you're going to interfere with me becoming God, you're going to have big trouble. And we'll have warfare.
Shit.
Is this the man?
Yes, sir.
Is this the gentleman that crashed through Victor Maitland's window?
So, I just finished this fascinating book. By the year 2030, there'll be computers that can carry out the same amount of functions as an actual human brain. So, theoretically, you could download your thoughts and memories into this computer and live forever as a machine.
Yeah, the technological singularity is a term coined by the science fiction writer Werner Vinge and popularized largely by Ray Kurzweil, who's now a director of AI at Google. It refers to a time at which the progress in AI and other technologies like nanotechnology, biotech, robotics become so fast that there's, say, humans can't keep track. There's a new Nobel Prize level discovery made by an AI, say, every second, right? And, we're not there yet, but we can see we're in the early stages. The progress of technology is insanely faster than it was when I was a kid. And, at that point, it was already insanely faster than in say, the 1700s. And so the point of our project, Singularity Net, was to make sure that when the singularity occurs, the singularity is decentralized rather than controlled by any centralized company or government. We have a decentralized platform for AI agents to interoperate and cooperate. And then we're using this decentralized platform to make a number of vertical market specific products. So Singularity DAO is bringing decentralized AI to decentralized finance. Rejuve is bringing decentralized AI to medicine. Awakening Health, which is run by Sophia's little sister, Grace, is bringing decentralized AI to elder care robotics. And with the Sophiaverse, the age of singularities, we're bringing decentralized AI to the metaverse, which is a massive multiplayer online virtual reality game where players get to explore different possible futures of humanity. So the gameplay is about bringing to reality the singularity within the virtual world. And by playing the game, which is about bringing about the singularity, you're teaching the AI that is going to really bring about the singularity.
People don't work, robots work. People sell, distribute, wheel and deal. Free agents perform. Entertainment companies keep everybody busy, either producing or watching exciting simulated realities.
Need the data.
So that's a tremendous number of people, surely.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going to happen to them?
Universal basic income.
So they will be sitting at home getting a basic wage, but they won't be able to actually participate then? Is that what you're saying? Kind
yes.
of in terms of production, in terms of actually leading
They won't be needed.
production?
They will not be needed. With the way technology is going, they're expected not to be needed.
Scientists and engineers are big. Since they are free agents, they sign up with commercial teams or, in some cases, are enslaved via neurological implants.
Once I've entered the neural net, my birth cry will be the sound of every phone on this planet ringing in unison.
Listen to what you're saying. The first sign of psychosis is a Christ complex.
Cybercrime.
Please listen to me, John, okay? Please listen.
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?